Lessons learned from being in a storm. Let me give you that one again. I'm taking them to church, huh?
Come on.
Amen.
Come on.
Amen. Come on, somebody. Lessons learned from being in a storm. Any of y'all ever been in a storm before? Yeah. How was that feeling? Talk to me on that. Pretty crazy, right? Scary, yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Anything else from being in a storm? Like you don't know what's going to happen, right? All right, let me ask you this. Ooh, any of y'all ever been in a storm in your life?
Yes.
Yeah. And so, man, it don't matter who you are. None of us are immune from going through tough challenges or storms in our life, right? Like it don't matter what you've done, wherever you are in your level of success in your life, man, storms can come. All right, and so I want to talk to you about an experience I had. So how did y'all fare through in Hurricane Beryl? Is that pretty tough for any of y'all? Did y'all do okay? Y'all remember this summer? It didn't hit you that bad? Huh? No AC, yep. No lights for a lot of people. For like 4 days. So let me. I got a timeline of my personal experience, and then I'm gonna relate it to you here. So this is the timeline for me and my family in Hurricane Beryl. So Sunday, the 7th, is when the storm hit. It hit in the middle of the night, right? We were talking about it, news, you see it, big storm coming, right? Prepare for the storm, right? So it hit in the middle of the night on the 7th, and then Monday the 8th, my family and I, we lost power and cell service at our house at about 9 that morning. Right? So now we don't have power, we don't have cell service, and for some of us, that is bad, y'all. Without cell service, oh man. And so that's like old school, right? No cell phone? Oh man. All right. So we didn't have cell service for that time. And so on Tuesday the 9th, we scrambled, all day Monday, middle of the day Tuesday to just try to find a generator, so we can, get some light or some power at the house. We finally found one at Lowe's. Had to stand in line for a long time, right? Just luckily got one. The lady at the register was looking out for us. Somebody had returned one and made eye contact, with the lady, like, I got you. Like some one of those things, right? Took care of us, got a generator, took it to the house, and was able to, like, plug up to the generator to have electricity in one room. So got fans in the room, because I'm taking them back with the fans, the window fan, right? Yeah, the fans. Right, and was able to have a lamp in the one room, right? So me and my family, all of us, in this one room with no power and cell service, but we got a little light and we can move around a little bit. So still to Thursday, it was like that. Then to Friday, amongst those days, was talking with the neighbors and found out that one of my neighbors, like 3 houses down, he was like the electric guy. Like he's done some electric work and all that stuff. I'm like, oh man, let's go. He's like, hey, you got a generator. I can hook the generator up to your house. And then now you got all your lights on in the house. Everything works, in the house like normal, right? You just not want to turn your big stuff on, like your, all your AC, but everything else works. You can hit the switch and turn the switch on. Like, oh, well, let's do that. So he did that, connected that for us. That's kind of like the cheat code, right? Like when you connect the generator to the house. But we went 10 days with no power, ultimately, is what happened. And so I just wanted to kind of detail that timeline of the storm so you understand all of the things that we experienced. All right. So a couple things I learned in that experience in the storm. The first thing is light gives you hope. Y'all agree with that? If you got light in your life, it gives you hope. And so I was out scrambling, trying to find some stuff for the family, food. And this is a message. So like my wife had sent me a message. She was like, hey, the generator's connected. Man, we got lights. We just use the switch. And this is what I sent to her. It's crazy how being able to turn on the light switch affects your mental health. Hold on, let me give that one again. Let me give that again, and y'all process this. It's crazy how being able to turn on a light switch affects your mental health. Y'all ever been to a light switch and y'all hit the light switch and nothing happened? Y'all ever done that before? It's not good, is it? Yeah, yes, it makes you sad. It's not good, right? But turning on a light switch, man, it gives you hope. Right now I can see some stuff in my life. Right? I can really see what's going on. I can see some stuff. Right? And so you need to know that, man, you're blessed if you have people in your life that provide light for you. Right? In the middle of the storm, you need to make sure that you keep yourself around those people that provide light for you in those storms. Because like I said, none of us are immune to growing through storms. Catch that? You catch that? None of us are immune from growing through storms. Growing. Not going, but growing through the storm. Right? And in order for us to grow through the storm and learn the lessons that we're supposed to learn, we got to have people around us that's going to give us light. All right? So that's the first thing I learned. The second thing I learned is that knowledge is power. Y'all agree with that? Yeah, knowledge is power. And because of my neighbor's knowledge of the electrical stuff and being able to plug the generator to the box to the house, like it really was power in my house, right? So having that, not because I didn't have that knowledge, I would have blew the house up if I'd have tried to do that, right? But he had the knowledge, and that knowledge really gave, legit gave us power, right? And when we have knowledge, man, it creates power. When we push ourselves to learn things in our lives, it creates power. Man, it allows you to do whatever it is you want to do in your life. It allows you to be whatever you want to be in your life. It allows you to go wherever you want to go in your life. Knowledge is power. All right? So, just in closing, I want to remind you that, hey, you're going to have some storms in your life. Right? But it's about how you respond to those storms, what your mindset is when you face those storms, those challenges that help you. What you have to do is put yourself in environments and around people that give you light. All right? Put yourself around people that give you light. And then the next thing you have to do is make sure that you attain knowledge, because the knowledge is powerful. It sets you up to be able to help others. And that's where it gets good, right? And that's why we're here today. Like, it's one thing to attain knowledge and gain knowledge and do things and see things, but when you can take that knowledge that you've learned because of those experiences or the storms that you've been through and then give that to somebody else, oh man, that's when it get good, y'all. Right? That's when it get good. And I want that for every one of you in your life. All right.
Go get it.